You know what? Your past really does not exist. Can you show me your past? Where is it? You cannot show me the past because the past does not exist. But yes, the past can exist in this two place. Before getting into the video, let me introduce myself. My name is Preeti and welcome to my channel. The first one. The first one is here. Here. Okay, here. Your past exists in your memory. And you know, our brain does not know the difference between the imagination and the reality. We all know that, isn't it? Similarly, our brain does not understand the difference between the memory and the reality. That is why, when someone has trauma and they remember the memory, their body does not know the difference. The mind thinks it's happening now, and the body reacts to that. Similarly, if you have been through, let's say, breakup, you have gone through a breakup, now everyone is talking about that shit. You are consciously trying to manifest something new, but everyone around you is bringing that shit all the time, only because it is in your memory. What's inside us is going to be reflected outside, because everything in this world, everyone we attract is our mirror. They are reflecting what is inside our subconscious mind. So they are just showing you what is inside your subconscious mind, your programming. So if something has to exist in your present, it has to exist in your brain, whether it's a memory or just your visualization. If something exists in your memory, it is going to exist in your present. If it is not inside your memory, it won't be in your 3D, because the past has gone, but the memory didn't. So the shadow of the past could not leave you forever, only because it is in your memory. You have to make peace with your memory. You have to make peace with your past. You need to accept it. Okay, now let's take another example. Let's say you have made a huge mistake, a terrible mistake 10 years ago. Can you relate to that anymore? The time when you did the mistake, when you made the mistake, did you feel it wrong? Maybe you were proud of doing what you were doing. Or if not proud, at least you would have not felt that it is wrong. If it is not wrong to the person who did, with the knowledge and wisdom that person had, will they feel guilty? Will they feel guilty? No. And the 10 years later version of you who is feeling guilty for that mistake, the person who has learned from their mistakes, who has gained wisdom, who has evolved as a person, who is basically not the same person anymore. So that was a version of you who was fine with the mistake, but this version of you would never do that mistake. You both are not the same person. You are holding that guilt inside you. You are holding that image, that version of you in your memory. That is why it is still in your present. That is why you are attracting people who are bringing those past. That version wouldn't feel guilty. Why are you still resonating with that older version of you? You need to make peace with your past. That's the only way. You have to understand the past has gone. It's gone, and you also evolved as a person. That phase of life is gone. It's over. This is a different reality. This is a new reality. This is who you are now. Focus on that. If you keep focusing on the past through your memory, then it is going to disappoint you, because you are going to attract same things that you don't like, right? Life is a game of consciousness. Life is a game. Life is like a movie. Whatever way you resonate with it, take it. Okay, so life is a movie. You are going to play a different role. So the moral of the story is, if you change here, the 3D will also change. If you change your programming, your attraction will change. If you keep living in the past, this thing's not gonna change. You are going to attract these shades over and over again. So change your subconscious programming. Shift your focus from past, live in the present. Shift your focus, because the more your focus is on past, the more it is going to be in your present. The best thing you can do is have a clear picture of your future. What do you want to become, or what do you want in your life in general? Have a clear picture of that and take inspired actions. Well, now let's go to the second place where your past exists is the records. By records, I mean the real world records. Like, for example, you were married and now you got divorced, and now you're a single woman, and now also you want to have a great, happily married life. Now, the real world records are the photos, the legal documents, people who witnessed the marriage. It's like a after party. It's like you had a grand party, hosted a great party, had a lavish dinner with the guests, and everything was great. Now understand this like this: you had a great party last night, had a lavish dinner, had a great time with the guests, and then everyone left. You also went to your room, you have fallen asleep, and the next morning when you wake up, you came to the room where the party was, and now you see the mess, the terrible mess. And also when you go to the room, you also see the gift boxes everywhere. Now what you do with all these things? Is the party going on right now? No, it has happened last night. It is gone, the party is not there, but the mess is still there. The boxes, gift boxes, are still here. What you are going to do with this? What are you going to do with this? Most likely you are going to clean the mess so that you can create space for something new. That's how life is going to work. When this old record shows up, let's say you have gone through a divorce, and now the legal documents and the photos are there, and people who witnessed, everyone is so it's like that mess. What are you going to do with the mess now? One thing you can do, that you can clear the name out from your legal documents. You can take the ex-partner's name out of the legal documents, and you can create the space for someone new. You can heal yourself, the damage that relationship had done to you. You can heal yourself. You can heal yourself for yourself, and creating the space for someone new. And the mistakes you have done before, and the people are bringing that because of some old records, documents. So what you do with that mess? You know, this is not you. The older version has done all these things, but you have grown so much as a person, you have evolved, that you cannot even resonate with it. What you are going to do with that mess? Some kind of proofs has shown up, and what are you going to do with this? Here comes the another example, and that is, you have cleaned the mess, right? It's done, but when you see the gift boxes everywhere, what you do with the gift boxes there? Let's say you got 1,000 gifts, and from them 2 or 3 gift boxes you unboxed them. You can see the gifts are actually some beautiful dresses. Now you reorganize your wardrobe, or you wear some of the dresses, and the rest gift boxes are there, you did not even touch, so it's there. Some of the gift boxes are there, and let's say after a few weeks or few months, where you were reorganizing the books. You are reorganizing the books and your eyes went to the gifts, and when you saw the gifts, when you see the boxes, and you get reminded of the past, which means the party you had, and the party was great, but the past has gone. You are shifting your focus to the past, and you would love to attract more of that kind of party. That's great. But now let's assume you had a terrible party last month. You had a terrible party and the gift boxes are from that party. That memory is not so great. That is why when you see, you feel like bad, traumatized. Two things you can do: you can cry over that, like going, because you are past and that's terrible moment, and because it's in your memory and your body is reacting to that, because mind doesn't know the difference. Mind does not know the difference between a memory and reality. So your mind is so stuck in that, and you are now throwing away the books, and you now have forgotten about the reorganizing of books, and you are now thinking more about that memory and crying over it because it was traumatizing. Or you can choose the second path, which is you shift your focus from that memory to the reorganizing of the books. You can shift your focus, interrupt the pattern, because your brain has gone to the memory of the terrible party by seeing the boxes, gift boxes, or the dresses that you got from the party, got as a gift from the party. You can interrupt the pattern by recognizing that it is gone, the past has gone, and these gifts means nothing, or it's beautiful but it means nothing. Okay, it does not mean anything. All these things means nothing, just your previous manifestations, your old manifestations. You see that gifts and you make yourself remember that the past has gone, it means nothing, leave it. You do not have to cry over that. You interrupt the pattern and feel indifferent. You should feel indifferent towards it because the past has gone. These gift boxes does not mean anything now. Yes, you can unbox them and you can see the gifts, that's different thing, but it is not related to that you have to face again and anything. You interrupt the pattern, that past has gone, it means nothing at all, and you feel indifferent towards it because it's in past. You got the memory of the past by seeing the boxes, but now you interrupt yourself, you make yourself realize that the party is gone, it's not happening now, the party has gone, it is gone, it means nothing. Okay, you reshift your focus in organizing the books, and then you can go out like doing whatever. Maybe then you can have a great time with your family, or maybe you can go for a drive or for shopping or anything, or maybe you can do your to-do list. So the point here is you have to feel the indifference towards these worldly records, because that boxes are the records of that past party which was not really nice. Similarly, if you were married and now what happens, you got the records, the worldly records, picture of your marriage or the marriage certificate and everything, or people are asking for your divorce documents, and beside you are also seeing a couple, happily married couples, and then this thing, this your worldly records, marriage certificates, and made you think of your ex-partner, and when you see the couples and all, now you rethink that if that marriage was still working, you would also had this beautiful life and everything. So you went back to the loop because the marriage certificate was the records, and your brain does not know the difference, right? So when you saw these records, you went to the memory that yeah, marriage and everything, and now you see the couples and all, then you feel like if the marriage was working today, then you would have been in a great relationship, you would have been in a happy marriage now, all these things. But let me tell you, you have to bring yourself out of that. You have to break the pattern, you have to interrupt the pattern. You are stuck in the past, you need to interrupt the pattern that it's gone, it is not my reality anymore. In this reality, I'm single and I want a happy married life, and they are having it. That's great. They are having their piece of cake, does not mean I won't get my piece of cake. Maybe this is a sign, universe way of showing me a sign that my manifestation of having a happy marriage is on its way, maybe. So you have to bring yourself out of that pattern and refocus on the present. Make the best use of your current reality. Maybe you were doing something, go do that. Maybe you are driving and just got stuck with the memory. You interrupted the pattern, you brought yourself back to the present. Go with the flow, babes, go with the flow. Now the another thing, that if you had made mistakes, and if it is about the mistake, and now people brought the real life records in front of you and you are stuck with them, you have to face these people. They are talking, but deep inside, you know, let's say you have kicked it out, kicked the past out from your memory, but the real world record exists. They are not talking about you, they are talking about the past version of you who was not guilty about it. But this person they are talking to will never do that, so you feel indifferent towards it. You are like, who are you talking about, guys? Like, you feel indifferent, you cannot resonate, you cannot relate with the person they are talking about. Okay, but this is your previous karma or previous manifestation. You did something and this is the real world record of that. That's a circumstances, and circumstances do not matter, circumstances are bullshits. So let them do. Okay, let them say anything. You are not resonating with it, be silent, be silent, you know. You do not have to respond to anything. If you have to respond, be respectful, be calm and respond respectfully. Be humble and kind. You do not have to feel ashamed for that mistake. You do not have to feel embarrassed. Own it. Own that. Yes, I made mistake. But be humble, okay? Be calm and respectful while responding. Okay? You don't have to react defensive, because you know deep inside you cannot resonate with that older version of you. You cannot resonate with that past you, and the past has gone. That's it. Moral of the story: past is gone. Past does not exist anymore. If it is reflected in your 3D reality, it's only because it is in your memory or it is in the real world record. Okay, if you successfully make the shift by shifting your mental diet in your memory and responding to the world records, because you don't resonate with the old you, so you do not attract reference to it. So now you will have a new projection. People are going to respond to the energy you carry now. If you carry the energy of the new person, people are going to instinctively treat you as such, forgetting or ignoring how you used to be. Okay, that's it.